What'd you say? It looked like I left on bamboozle. What'd you say? Does it look like I left on bamboozle? What is that? What is that?
Leave those memes from
yeah.
2016, son.
No, it's 2017, right? That's been bamboozle.
2016.
Who cares?
Bad and bougie. Something about a little Uzi. My
suck at this,
D4s is savage, ruthless.
Yeet!
Ruthless.
I'm pretty sure collision's on. It's classic golf, so don't worry. You know with me, unless I
Classic
say
jumping around the old golf course.
unless I say before, it's the classic. Jumping. No, nothing crazy. No low gravity, anything like that.
The Masters are coming up, so are you gonna watch?
Of course not. Why would I ever do such a thing? Why would I ever
I
say
don't
that?
even
They
jump.
can't even jump their balls.
I
in
know
that shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
don't care if
play with
Tiger's
weird
in the-
balls.
How are these guys
Tiger's in the punt.
professionals?
I'm not watching because he can't
Professionals.
jump his balls, dude.
Professionals. What kind of professionals can use jumping and show last power on hit?
Exactly.
For sure.
We got Shadow here too. So I
What?
think so the beats is very
D
good.
shadow.
I don't believe it till I hear him. Shadow.
Shadow.
The base.
Shadow.
Oh my God. That's what's
Frosty's
But
dead.
this is a topic that not a lot of people are gonna be super interested in. Not everyone, I should
Alright,
say.
perfect.
Oh,
Not-
well,
okay,
that's a
not-
great way
not
to
a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
so
people
go
are
ahead and
interested.
X out the
People-
video right now. Come
people
on,
like
Side. You guys
me-
still better than
Everybody too.
Okay, people like me aren't gonna be
Whoa,
super
what you
into
mean?
it, but I'm
Well,
actually
Side,
super into
hold
this.
on.
Okay.
Before you say the topic, what if you were watching a car commercial and the guy's like, this
You're not
Chevy,
gonna like this car.
honestly, not many people are gonna like this.
Yeah, none of people are
lose
gonna like
interest,
this
Side.
if they're fucking idiots. That's what.
That's what I was about to say. You didn't let me finish.
Yeah, like I get a little bit. But okay, so last night, or not last night, probably a couple nights ago, I was asking Speedy. You guys were talking about college sports, and the only person I remember that was there was Speedy. Sorry guys, no offense, but
I'm the
Well,
most
I was
memorable,
fucking
son.
there.
no, okay, you were probably there too because you were probably
If we were talking
sports,
about
Speedy.
college sports,
Speedy's
Joel's
all there.
probably
There,
there.
there
we
had
get
to be
it.
at least
Go
one
ahead.
other person there, for you to
Yeah,
sports
talk
with.
about sports with.
Yeah.
I'm talking with Side.
But and we've maybe brought this up before, but not as in depth. And I did a little bit of research into it. But
Oh wow, research.
why don't college athletes get paid? That seems kind of ridiculous to me. Like
Very
that,
stupid, man.
and the research I did is a lot. The majority of people actually don't. What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay, what did I say wrong?
I just love
I just
want to
hear the research.
Okay, so I googled should college students be whatever.
My man's Googled. Okay, keep going.
Okay, where do you do research on? What the fuck?
No, I'm just so proud that you Googled this.
Okay,
dude.
what?
I bang personally.
It's like next thing I know, he used his keyboard. Oh my god.
That's idiots. Alright, go on with your information, Side.
Okay, 2013, people did a study.
Coming on the scene.
69% of people, and I'm not even just
Nice.
making a joke.
You said 69.
69% of the public is opposed to paying college athletes or student athletes.
That's because most of the public just sees them as dumb jocks who aren't getting exploited.
Yeah, I feel like there's no how do 69% of people agree with that? That seems like fucking idiotic. These-
Well, I
Here,
it's
a lot of
not-
people say they're already getting scholarship.
Well, yeah. it's-
that's
I
that's
agree.
that's what that's what they say.
yeah,
but
a lot of people are in debt and stuff, so it makes sense the number would be like that.
I mean,
But-
there's no fair way to do it. That's the problem.
like no
Yeah,
fair way
but do you
to.
think the NCAA should be getting all this money from all the stuff that these kids
No.
are doing for them? D20?
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying there's no fair way to do it. Because, I mean, you're going to pay, say a kid that's about to go off to the NBA. Like, how much you're going to pay him compared to a kid that's on the fucking diving team. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, no, I completely.
Oh
agree.
no, I
There's
think
no
it should
fair
be,
way to weigh it.
No,
I mean,
I
do
think
you
it
have
should be
like
set?
tiers? Do you have like tiers of athletes? Like this kid's bringing in this much revenue for the school.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a tier
there's-
1 athlete. This
exactly.
kid's tier 2.
Well, fuck the swim team first off.
whatever.
but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
don't
saying
think-
like if you, I agree, they shouldn't make any money. They're not bringing any money to the.
yeah,
Ain't,
exactly.
ain't nobody going to watch your damn swim team, dude. No offense.
Right.
I think
I mean,
swimming's awesome, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like if you look at like the money that schools make, like,
Yeah, like
say,
basketball and football, like that's
yeah, like an SEC school makes whatever, I don't
Bajillion
know,
dollars.
40 million at least from the SEC network alone. And
Yeah.
then like you,
I think it should it's not a flat rate for everyone because like tennis players,
But
no
that's hard
offense.
to implement. Well, I think there's some things you would need to change before you even start paying players. First of all, the NCAA is a nameless, faceless organization. Like I know who the commissioner of the NFL is. I know all this and that, and it's like the NCAA should be. They say they're for student athletes. I mean, they're a business, and they're hesitant to say they're a business because they don't pay the people that give them money. So they are a business, and they should admit that. And then like if you're an NBA or NCAA college basketball player, and you try to go to the NBA, and you go too far into the process, they won't let you come back into school, and there's the same type of rules with football players, and
it just seems like a lot of bullshit, you know.
I think as far as like drafting goes and stuff, I think the baseball has it the best out of all the sports.
That would be a good rule for
like you know, you can go
basketball.
You can be drafted, and then if you decide you want to go, you don't want to go, you can go back to school, like even after the draft.
Yeah.
Like, and then I mean, a lot of kids go and get drafted, and then say they play in the minor leagues for 4 or 5 years, and then like say they were signed with the Yankees or something. The Yankees will pay for their college for them to. I mean, they're still getting a free education out of it.
Yeah, one of the arguments is that if salaries are given, these students would have to pay taxes. Like what the fuck? Like what is that? Like what is the reason?
Yeah, why should people have to pay taxes?
Yeah, I know it is pretty insane. People have to pay taxes.
If our president doesn't pay taxes, why do we have to pay taxes?
Article, I agree. Taxes are ridiculous, but what is that? What does that even mean? Like, okay, but if they get paid salaries, then they still have to eat.
The biggest problem with it is what D20 said. Like, there certain athletes or even certain sports obviously make way more money than certain other sports. Like, not even close money, exponentially more. And then certain schools make more money than certain other schools, and then certain athletes are more valuable than other athletes. So
it's better than nothing. Is what I'm trying to say.
In the NBA.
You know, like it's not I don't feel like the coaches or the NCAA or the fuck you said.
Just refer to your research. So
okay, I don't fucking know.
You need to do some more research.
Yeah, okay. As you can see, I'm really lacking on the research. But
are you even citing your sources, Seth?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear a single
College
site.
Express.
You just said Google.
So College Express. Okay, so I'm using this article, but it seems. I mean, no,
are you
not
sure you didn't
everyone.
get it from collegerules.com?
With a Z? No, I went on that earlier, and that's
No,
that's a different website.
do another research.
But they should. You know, like if LeBron James, the LeBron James of college sports shouldn't be paid the same as Billy the swimmer.
Right. Yeah.
But who
Yeah, we're really fucking the swim team.
The
right
fucking
now,
how much money the school or whatever makes.
we just lost all of our swim team viewers.
But then the problem with that would be then everyone goes to Alabama.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna make more money going to a bigger school. I mean, obviously they can only
Not
have so
everyone
many
can play
kids.
in
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Not everybody can be there, but
So it's
I mean,
like
you're
a
gonna have to-
supply
I
and
guess that's true.
demand.
I mean, they're already
like,
paying them anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's not like everyone deserves the same or whatever. You know, it's like
Yeah, I mean,
way more
even
than
if you
100.
do pay them, you're still gonna have people like boosters and people that are gonna give them more money,
Yeah.
or give them free cars, or give them a free place to live, and all this other stuff on top of it.
Yeah.
Like it's almost, because it's been so corrupt, it's almost unfixable, unless you just. I don't know that there's anything you could even do to.
I mean, I think the only thing you can do is like for
balance
them
it
to
out.
unionize and not play, right? I feel like.
I mean, they already get, some money.
Northwestern tried that.
If they
Did not
were,
work.
if they're smart enough, they could get an academic scholarship on top of their athletic scholarship, and then they would get the money back at the end of, after everything, all tuition was paid. So
Yeah.
I mean, they could still make money. Like my brother, his first year, like he had full paid everything for college or whatever,
Be single?
and he got like $5,000 back after scholarships and everything.
You get to keep the excess money from scholarships?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that. But what I'm saying is like, Jim Mora shouldn't be paid $1 billion and his players get paid nothing. Does that make sense?
Now, did you randomly pick a random name, or are you trying to bring Shadow in the conversation?
No, okay, I didn't know Shadow liked Jim Mora or whatever the fuck, but I'm looking at the highest paid college football coaches of 2017, and he's number 25. So
Wasn't he the UCLA coach? He got fired.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like how does that make sense? Like, this coach is fucking living the life and fucking.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not
Seth,
even out on the field.
you know
and
what
he's
also
making
doesn't
$10
make
million a
sense
year
to me?
or whatever.
Yeah.
You go to college,
Okay.
and then you graduate, and unless you get a scholarship, you start off your life with a net worth of negative. Put a number here.
Oh no.
Negative 20,000, negative 40,000, negative 60. I have a friend,
Not-
a neighbor that's
Yeah.
in medical school. They're currently at negative 300,000.
Yeah. That seems
Also-
fucking insane.
Can I just quickly apologize? I was thinking of John Morrow when you tried to
Oh,
bring
yeah.
Shadow into the conversation.
Jim-
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, is
Yeah, I was
he a
confused.
Bruins fan?
Yeah. I got confused.
I
my
know
bad.
he's into all
Yeah.
these goofy ass teams, but I didn't know the.
Didn't want to
He's
interrupt
he's
earlier.
Penguins, yeah.
But
But
anyway, continue.
no, but not necessarily, Joel. I mean, aren't there like scholarships that kind of shit? Like, you know.
Yeah, but it's just. I mean.
I mean,
I
same.
guess
If you want to be paid as much as
about
LeBron
the topic,
James,
but
Yeah.
it should be a topic I should read about because it is ridiculous how much.
But, yeah, no,
there
I
isn't
totally
even really
agree.
a regulation on how much colleges can charge you. They can just charge more and more.
Yeah. That's another topic for another day. But it is kind of insane. Like you start, especially.
Well, we got to do
that
our
neighbor.
research side. I know you're a big proponent
Yeah.
of that.
Well, this is the only one I do
Well,
research on.
I
'Cause I have
mean-
no clue about sports.
On the other side of the thing, like saying like that they shouldn't get paid or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and just saying, oh well, they get a free education. They're also getting a huge platform for people to be able to see them. Like, because I mean, if this shit wasn't on TV, like nobody. I mean, unless you went to
Yeah.
a game, you wouldn't know who they were. Anyway, so I mean, this is creating a huge platform for them to be able to be seen.
And become an
people everywhere.
influencer.
They become an influencer. They become a
like Twitter
brand.
famous and shit. Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
It's
stuff.
like,
they
it's like
become-
the people that go on The Bachelor and shit, where they don't want to actually be on the show for love. They just want to get Twitter followers. So they
Yeah.
can be an influencer the rest of their life because they think that's the easiest job in the world, and for most of them it is.
I don't think that outweighs the amount of like money that everyone else makes.
Oh, I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying that is something. I mean, they're not just getting a free
Nothing.
tuition.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, it is kind of like if you go to one of those like fancy high schools, like the IMG Academy kind of stuff, where it's like just geared. It's just geared towards
being good at
athletes.
sports.
Like,
There's high schools that are literally just academies for different sports. So
Okay.
there's like specialty high schools,
Like where like they're the best at basketball.
you have
or
like
they
the
try to
best of the best coaches. Like you have
yeah.
like ex NFL players
Finley
as your
Prep
coaches
is
and
one
stuff.
for basketball, and there's
Yeah.
Huntington Prep. They're all prep schools.
be. It's just
Michael
like
Finley.
you know, I don't know. It's kind of disgusting to see like
Wow.
you know.
Now, do you
who's-
think
yeah.
esports athletes should have to pay for their schools? Though?
No, of course not.
Why would they go to
Athletics,
school?
Full
boys.
scholarship, baby.
Why would they need to go to school? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good point.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, I got something funny to say after this, dude. It's completely unrelated, so I'm not going to bring it up.
Yeah, that's what. But
It involves
yeah.
a loaf of bread
Sounds
and
like yeah,
me.
keep it that way.
Oh, awesome! I can't. I love bread, by the way. Okay, kind of off topic, but bread is amazing. Like if you go to one of those places like
And can I
Longhorn or
just say,
Outback,
Side?
yeah.
You're amazing. Anytime I say,
You're
remind,
amazing.
no. Anytime I say like, remind me about this later, Side remembers no matter what. And Joel's pretty good at this too. But it's
Yeah,
literally
even
every
if it's
single
the
time.
next day.
Yeah, Side's like, oh, by the way, you wanted to say something last night. It's like, gee, how the fuck do you remember that, dude? I'm the one who wanted to say it.
I
couldn't
replay it
remember.
in my head every night to see if I said anything
Jesus.
weird. This is, wait a second, did I fuck up? Oh no, we're fine. Wait a second, I
No,
did
no,
fuck up.
He records everything we say, and then during the day he just listens back to
Yeah.
everything, every conversation we
But
have.
it's just I think you know, I don't know. I feel like this isn't gonna happen or anything like that, or this I don't think this will change anytime soon or ever. A matter of fact, but I feel like it is very unfair for them not
I
to
feel
get
like
paid.
it'll definitely change.
You think so? It seems like very
Yes.
stupid that nothing has happened yet, and I don't know like whose
Some
fault that is.
basketball players go to Europe or China for a year before they go to the NBA because they get paid.
Yeah, I
over
mean,
there.
there's other opportunities, but I mean, like playing college football is a lot better exposure than going to like Canadian Football League or something.
There's
And
no,
can,
yeah, there's
can
no
I make a
option for
point that a
football,
lot
it's
of
for
people don't
basketball.
realize? Okay, so you go to college, you're the star player on the team. You are getting paid in pussy, theoretically, right? You're pounding
Yeah.
the hottest vag while
That
you're at
makes
school.
sense. Yes.
And do you really need payment at that point?
Maybe I'm a pussy bitch, but I'd rather have money than pound a shit ton
Well,
of
you're
puss.
not a pussy bitch then, so I'll tell you that much.
Just a bitch then.
Yeah.
But like, who's the number one coach? It said something like Nick
For what
Saban.
sport?
Nick
Yeah,
Saban
I've
is the
heard
high
of it.
in football, college football, I guess in general. Like how much? Hold on, let me scroll all the way down the fucking list.
What was he like? He's around 10 million. I don't know. He
I was
probably
gonna
got a
say
raise
it's gotta
this
be
year.
10 million a year, right?
Yeah.
Nick Saban is 11.1 million, but potential bonus. Like this kind of like this is insane. Like how could you be happy being a player if you knew like
Yeah,
your
I think
coach
they
was
should
making a
give
killing?
at least give the like some kind of bonuses to the kid. Like if you make it to the national championship, then you should get some kind of bonus.
Yeah,
I mean,
my
the coaches
point-
are
yeah.
getting $1 million for making it there.
Yeah, they
should
get
be
a
It's a
bonus.
$20 meal coupon.
$5
Yeah, it's
grand.
like-
Thanks for
or
getting us
something.
all this money.
It
Well,
just it seems like this like most unfair and stupidest shit ever. Like that hasn't
mean,
been fixed yet.
I saw a statistic, and this was after their second win, that Loyola of Chicago
you
in the
Google
NCAA
this?
tournament. No,
Yeah,
I
did
just
you
saw
research?
this.
I was
Oh.
just gonna bring this up.
Yeah,
This is
Loyola of
crazy.
Chicago, their bookstore has gone up 300%
Oh.
in sales, but I don't know what it is now. You know what I mean?
I was
The
gonna
kids aren't
say,
seeing. Cluster's not seeing anything of that shit, or Custer, or whatever his fucking name is.
did you see what the amount of
Oh, I'm
money they
dead.
win for the Missouri Valley Conference for every game they won?
What?
It was like every game they win is $6.3 million for the Missouri Valley Conference to be split
Jesus
amongst the
Christ.
teams. And for a conference that's small like that, that's a huge amount of money.
Oh yeah, that's crazy that every team gets that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't make a dent for like the SEC or the Big Ten.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reason I did so much research on
good
this
jump,
is so I
Pizza.
could impress you guys and be like, you know, get you guys to laugh, even though I was like saying, wow, I can't believe you guys were laughing earlier. You know, that's my motivation for a lot of stuff.
I was
That's what-
laughing at you for the resource side, but I thought it was actually really cute. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like not in a,
Yeah,
not in a
like-
condescending
no,
cute
no,
way,
no.
but I thought it was really cool that you did that.
Yeah, just you know,
You
and
might not have been the word.
this just kind of interests me, like how this can happen, I guess, and people are just like, oh fuck it, who cares, you know. But I don't know. If you have any reasons for not paying them, we'll put them down in the comments. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say you're wrong. So anyways, see you guys next episode. Later, fellas.
Wow.
Open mindset
Later.
side, I love it.
I mean, there's no the fucking why does Nick Saban need to make $1 billion when the players make
It's
zero?
Saban side.
Okay, all right.